Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right, but love still feels like a puzzle with missing pieces? You're smart, you're successful, you've got your life together, but when it comes to relationships, it's a constant cycle of frustration and disappointment. You wonder, why do I keep attracting the same kind of partner? Why can't I find someone who is emotionally available and ready for a mature, healthy connection? If this sounds familiar, I want you to know you're not alone. And the answer might be simpler and closer to home than you think. It often lies not in changing who you are, but in understanding a part of you that's been waiting for your attention, your inner child. Today we're going on a journey inward to meet this younger version of yourself. We'll explore how the unhealed wounds of your inner child might be subconsciously sabotaging your love life, and most importantly, how you can begin the beautiful process of healing to finally attract the secure, loving partnership you deserve. So, what exactly is the inner child? It's not a literal child living inside you. It's a concept from psychology representing the part of your psyche that holds the emotions, memories, and beliefs from your childhood. It's the source of your joy, your creativity, and your wonder, but it's also where your earliest hurts and unmet needs are stored. When we were kids, we all needed to feel safe, seen, loved, and valued. But life isn't perfect. Maybe your parents were busy or stressed. Maybe you felt unmisunderstood or had to grow up too fast. These experiences, big or small, can create emotional wounds. As we grow up, we learn to cope. We build walls. We become fiercely independent, or maybe we become people pleasers. We use our intelligence to rationalize these behaviors. We tell ourselves, "I'm just independent," or "I'm just a very giving person." Here's the tricky part. Our intelligence, which serves us so well in our careers and daily lives, can sometimes become a barrier to healing. We might think we're too smart to be affected by the past. We might overanalyze every little detail of our relationships, creating complex theories about why things went wrong when the root cause is a simple, unmet childhood need. This overthinking can lead to analysis paralysis, where we're so caught up in our heads that we can't connect with our hearts. This is where cognitive biases come into play. For example, confirmation bias might lead us to seek out partners who confirm our subconscious belief that we are unlovable or that we'll always be abandoned. We think we're making a logical choice, but our unhealed inner child is actually running the show, trying to replay old scenarios in the hope of a different outcome. It's like a little kid pulling on your sleeve saying, "See, I told you nobody would stay." Another major obstacle is our ego. The ego's job is to protect us. When we feel vulnerable, the ego steps in with pride and fear. It might tell you, "You don't need anyone," or "If you open up, you'll just get hurt." This is your ego trying to shield your wounded inner child from more pain. But in doing so, it also blocks real intimacy and connection. It prevents us from being vulnerable, from admitting we need help, and from learning from our relationship patterns. Think about it. Have you ever been in an argument and found yourself reacting with an intensity that felt out of proportion? That overwhelming anger, that deep-seated fear of being left alone, or that sudden urge to shut down completely? That's often your inner child's emotions bubbling to the surface. Your adult mind knows the situation isn't a life or death crisis, but the child part of you is reacting to an old, unresolved fear. It's a powerful emotional echo from the past, clouding your adult judgment. So how do we break this cycle? How do we heal our inner child to finally attract the mature, healthy love we crave? The journey begins with two powerful tools: humility and self-reflection. True wisdom isn't about having all the answers. It's about having the courage to ask the right questions. It's about being humble enough to admit, maybe I don't know everything. Maybe there's a part of me that needs healing. Start by getting quiet and listening, not to the chatter in your head, but to the feelings in your body. When you think about your past relationships, what emotions come up? Don't judge them, just notice them. This is the beginning of a conversation with your inner child. Try this simple exercise. Find a quiet space. Close your eyes and picture yourself as a little kid. What did that child need to hear? Maybe it needed to hear, "I love you," "You are safe," "You did nothing wrong," or "It's okay to have needs." Now, as your adult self, offer those words to your inner child. Say them out loud or in your mind. This practice of self-parenting is incredibly powerful. You are giving yourself the validation and comfort you may not have received back then. Another crucial step is to be open to other perspectives. Talk to a trusted friend, a therapist, or a coach. Sometimes we're too close to our own patterns to see them clearly. Listening to someone else can help us identify our blind spots. It's not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength to seek guidance. It shows you're committed to your growth. When you start this healing work, something magical happens. You stop looking for a partner to complete you or to heal your childhood wounds for you. That's a heavy burden to place on anyone, and it's the hallmark of an immature relationship dynamic. Instead, you begin to feel whole on your own. You become the source of your own safety and validation. And from that place of wholeness, you start attracting a different kind of person. You attract someone who is also whole, someone who is drawn to your self-awareness and emotional maturity, not your wounds. You build a relationship based on partnership, not dependency. A mature love is about two complete individuals choosing to share their lives, supporting each other's growth without being responsible for each other's happiness. Balancing your brilliant intelligence with this deep emotional understanding is the key. Your intelligence can help you understand these concepts, while your emotional self does the healing work. It's a partnership between your mind and your heart. This is the path not just to better love, but to a richer, more profound life overall. Healing your inner child is not about blaming your parents or dwelling on the past. It's about liberating your present and future from the chains of old pain. It's about claiming your power to create the loving, secure, and joyful life you have always deserved. It is the ultimate act of self-love. Thank you so much for joining me today on this journey. If this resonated with you, I'd be so grateful if you'd like this video and subscribe to the channel for more content on creating a life you love. Remember, you are worthy of a great love, and the path to finding it starts within you.